Warning, this video contains facts about bullying/suicide. If you do not like to hear about these topics, please click off this video now. This video is for awareness only. I do not attempt to offend you in any way.
Hi guys, it's Jackie, and before I start this video, I just want to say that this video isn't going to be like my other videos. It's not going to be entertaining to some people. It's not going to be funny at all. So if you don't like those kinds of serious topics, then just click down below in the description box and click one of my other fun videos. So it's gonna be down below if you want to check those out. But this video is gonna be about, as you can guess from the title, bullying. So I'm gonna talk about bullying and suicide and all those topics. I just wanna get this off my chest, you know, so I just want to talk about it. Because, I'm in school right now, obviously. But not right now. Obviously, not right now, but I'm in school. And some people get bullied a lot. And I see it. Other people see it. Some people don't want to talk about it. Some people ignore it instead of helping them. And I just want to say that I think that's wrong. That maybe you should try to help them out. Give them a hand. Tell the bully to back off. Because... okay, so I just want to say that this video isn't towards anybody. It's not about anybody. I just generally want to talk about society. Everyone is in it. Everybody's in this community. And everyone has bullied someone or has been bullied at a certain point. And I just want to talk about how I don't think it's right for you to tell someone that they're ugly, that they're worthless, that they're stupid, that they're ugly, that they're fat, that they're too skinny, that they shouldn't be living here, that they should kill themselves, because that's not okay. You can't just tell someone that they're not good enough because it makes you feel better. How would you feel if you went on living and then found out that your child or your son, your daughter, your uncle, your brother has been bullied so severely that they committed suicide? How would you feel knowing that someone you love or someone that you care for killed themselves because of one person, or because of many people telling them one thing that's telling them that they're not worth it, and then they think it and then they start believing it until they commit suicide? I'm not saying that you have to be nice to everybody, but you don't have to tell them that they're not good enough. You don't have to point out their flaws. Because maybe they know that they have flaws. Maybe they know that they have something wrong with them that some people might not like. But you don't have to point it out. You don't have to be a jerk and say it. I've been bullied before, and it's not easy. It's not easy when you're a kid. When I was bullied, I was in elementary school. So I was really young. I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea why these people were saying these things to me. I couldn't tell anybody. I was too scared. I couldn't tell my mom, and I couldn't tell my dad. I couldn't tell my friends. I couldn't tell anybody. And during elementary school, I didn't even have any friends. I had maybe one or two friends that I could talk to, but I couldn't even tell them. I just want to start off by saying that if you're a bully, I'm not gonna yell at you or tell you what to do, but maybe you should rethink what you're doing. Maybe how would you feel if tomorrow or the next day someone committed suicide because of what you said? Would you want to have that guilt? Would you really be able to live on knowing that someone died because of you? I wouldn't be able to. That feeling would kill me inside. I can't have someone's death in my conscience. I wouldn't be able. How could someone be so cruel to not really care? These are some of the words that our teens and our kids are being called every single day, at school, at home, through social media. Why do you have to say this to people? It's not okay. It's not okay to make someone feel less than you because you want to. You can't tell someone that they're not worth it just because it makes you feel better. I was bullied a lot, almost every single day, and I still see those people that bullied me, and I could see guilt in their eyes. when I pass them through the halls or pass them through stores or pass them, they have guilt. I forgive them because I'm not a horrible person. I'm not going to go up to them and be like, remember when you bullied me? Remember when you said this to me? Yeah, you should feel bad. Of course I'm not going to say that. I forgive them, even though they never said sorry. Because I could feel what they're feeling. I know it must be horrible to know that you did that to someone. I've had friends that had committed suicide over other people. And I just want to say it's not okay. You can't hurt someone just so it can make you feel better. You can't bully someone into committing suicide. You can't do that to someone. Why does it make you a better person? I've never heard anyone go through school or go through life and say, oh, yeah, this person committed suicide because of me. I've never heard anyone be proud of that. So if you think it's funny to make fun of someone, or you think it's funny to tell them and pick on them every single day, well, you disgust me. I have no words of how I feel when I see people getting bullied. I know that some people can't stop it. They can't interfere because they're scared about being bullied. But if you can, I suggest you should. When I stand up to other people and when I help a student that can't stand up for themselves, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel empowered over that person. It makes me feel like I'm helping someone through a rough time. It's like I'm helping my younger self. It's like I'm doing the thing I wanted someone to do for me all this time, and they never did. Until one day I told my mom. When I told my mom, she went to school and she told the teachers. They stopped bullying me and everything was better. Of course, still today I get bullied or picked on, but it doesn't affect me in the way that it affected me before, because when I was younger, it affected me a lot. It made me feel that suicide was the only option. It made me feel that I wasn't good enough. It made me feel so bad about myself. It made me feel like I wasn't worth it, or that if I disappeared, nobody would notice. So I just want to say, if you've ever made someone feel like this, like I felt, maybe you should say sorry. Maybe you should hug them. Maybe you should be their friends. Maybe you should be the change that they want to see. I know it may be hard for the victims to stand up for yourself, but if you're watching this and you're going through suicidal thoughts or harming yourself or thinking about suicide, just message me on YouTube, message me on Instagram, message me on anywhere you can, because I will help you if you need help. If you need help, I'll be there for you. I know that some of the bullies, oh my God. Some of the bullies, they pick on other people because of their own self-consciousness or how they feel about themselves. But maybe you should go to a therapist, or maybe you should talk to your parents and say, hey, I don't have any confidence. Can you please help me? Or, hey, I bully people and it makes me feel better. Is there something wrong with you? Is there something wrong with me? And I just want to say there's nothing wrong with you. Everyone has been bullied, or everyone has been a bully. And everyone has been bullied sometimes, so you shouldn't be ashamed of it. And if you bullied someone, maybe you should stop and maybe you should get help. You could help that person that you've been bullying and actually be their friend. You don't have to be this mean person. If you want someone to hate you, like that victim, I don't know why you want someone to hate you like that. Sometimes I see people getting picked on and bullied online, and I think it's the dumbest thing ever. Even when you bully someone face to face, at least you're brave enough to say it to their face. But on social media, nobody's gonna know who you are. So why push someone into self-harm and into suicide when you don't even know them? Why offend someone online and think your comment isn't going to be read by anyone? Maybe that person that you directed that comment reads it and commits suicide. How would you feel? It wouldn't be a good thing. I know that if I bullied someone and they killed themselves, I would have to go to therapy. I would have to do something, because I wouldn't be able to live every single day having that guilt on me. I think that we should try to stop bullies, because we can't have suicide rates go up just because one person thinks it's good to bully someone else. It doesn't get, I don't know why you think it's okay for you to call someone stupid or to physically hit someone or push them down to the floor just because you want to. How would your parents feel if they saw or heard the things you're calling your partner or your classmate? They would be ashamed of you. They would say, hey, that's not the way I raised you. That's not the way I told you to do things. I never ever showed you that you should bully someone or feel better than anyone else. You never know if something's happening in their house. Maybe they're getting bullied by a brother or a sister or a cousin or even a parent. Maybe they're going through rough things in their house. So if they're going through a rough time in their house, do you think they really want to go to school and have a rough time there? They probably want to feel better at school. Maybe they want to release all that stress. But how are they releasing that stress when they come to school and you bully them there too? Well, that's all I have to say about that. And I know this video was different. I've never done a video like this. Give this video a big thumbs up if you think that suicide and bullying is not okay and we should do something about it. Leave a comment below if you need to message me, or message me if you're going through something and you need some help. Subscribe, and I'll make videos every Thursday like I've been doing. And I promise next week's video is going to be not as serious as this. It's going to be more of a challenge or something like that. And comment down below if you want to hear me talk about serious topics like suicide, harming, anything like that. Anything you want me to discuss, just comment below and leave it down there. And I'll see you guys next week. And I know this was really like something that needs to be heard. So I'm sorry if you don't like talking about suicide and bullying and cyberbullying and physically harming someone or hitting them. Well, I'm sorry, but this is something people need to hear. And this is something that we need to raise awareness about. So I'll see you guys next week.